Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, Urgent Guidance and Messages from Your Higher Self. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. So we have pile 1 with Stag. We have pile 2 with Winter. And we have pile 3 with Snake. Okay, that is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the commentary section where you will find the timestamps, and I will see you guys in your sub readings. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. So, you felt drawn to this beautiful, beautiful stag here. Let's see what it says here behind the tape. And we have trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. Okay, let's keep it here. And let's see here, what is the urgent guidance and messages from your higher self? We're gonna do some small cards here first. And yeah, let's start with the tea leaf. We have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. A meeting with a stranger could be important. There's a ring here showing some kind of commitment. Okay. Trust and thrive. You made an agreement. Yeah, I heard it. You made an agreement. Let's see. We have basket with harvest. Wow. Possibly a new baby. Okay. Abundance and material gain. Possibly a new baby could also be could also be meaning the birth of a new idea, a new project. You're shaking hands with somebody here. There is something with the ring and commitment here. Feels like something is already predestined to be or become some kind of, predestined to become something. Let's continue here. See how this message unfolds. We have skunk. The skunk and magnolia with protection. I feel like you are trust and thrive. With the stag here, is a very intuitive animal. The deer is a very intuitive animal and very psychic, very, very sensitive. And because it's a stag here, the yang masculine energy is also taking certain action to reach their goals. So it kind of feels like intuitively you have already been guided by your higher self to do something or to go somewhere. And the handshake here makes me feel also, it says a meeting with a stranger could be important, but it also makes me feel like you shook hands with the universe to reach a certain goal, to be committed to a certain goal or a vision of yours. And with the basket and harvest here, it's going to give you abundance and material gain. Then we have the skunk here in the middle. And if you do something wrong to the skunk, we don't have any skunks in Sweden, but I know if you scare them or do something, they will fart. I don't know if they fart actually. They will give this really, really bad scent. So something stinky. Something could stink here. So you have protection here. So something needs to be protected from. But trust and thrive. I feel like they want to tell you trust that your agreement with the universe is so much more powerful than anything stinky on the outside that you feel that you need to protect yourself from. Nothing can stop this from happening. A meeting with a stranger could be important, could also be that the universe is sending you somebody important along the way to help you in any way that's needed now. So it kind of feels like your higher self wants to tell you, be open and aware for the people that are sent by the universe to help you. You know, if somebody tells you something specific, if you feel drawn to a specific person, go with that. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, yeah. Fire dragon. Yeah, wow, look at that. Co-create with the universe. Oh my god, that's insane. We just talked about that. Yeah, you shook hands with the universe. You are co-creating with the universe. And you know what you want. And you have a vision. And you have a goal. And you just have to keep go after it. Keep go after it. Keep being confident. Trust and thrive. Don't be scared of the stinkiness here. I don't know what the stinkiness is here. Or maybe that you're going to step somebody, on the foot and they're gonna react in a way. I'm getting like a little bit like walking on eggshell scenario. Like, it doesn't have to be another person. It could also be that you're so scared of making mistakes now that you are holding yourself back. So don't hold yourself back. But of course, at the same time, be a bit aware of your surroundings, because there could be something that you actually need to protect yourself against or be a bit more extra aware of, so you don't get unnecessarily hurt or somehow some kind of setback or disappointment. But you're the dragon here. I mean, you have so much fire. You have so much fire and energy here. Yeah, so much fire and energy. So once again, I feel like this is not, in the end, this is not, this stinkiness here, the skunk here, in the end, it cannot affect the end result. You will reach your harvest. You will reach your harvest. If you haven't gotten this idea yet, this creative vision or the vision of yours, it's coming. Possibly a new baby. So you have an agreement. Your higher self is saying, yeah, you have an agreement with the universe. There is something that you are meant to be committed to create or to reach. And maybe that is, they're saying now you need to open up to tap into that. Or maybe there will be a stranger coming here with the information that you need. Procrastination. That's very interesting. Do not procrastinate. Yeah, we have a black cat here. Once again, psychic. There's a lot of psychic signs. We have the dragon, we have the black cat, we have the stag. So it's like, for you, really, your higher self is really telling you to tap into your intuition and follow the guidance that you're getting. Because I want to say you're not stupid. I don't know why I said that, but I'm sorry if that sounded like harsh in any way. But you're not lost. That's what I mean. You're not lost. You're not unaware. You're not. It's not like you lack the capability. You don't lack the tools. So it's like kind of like it feels like your higher self is trying to direct you to be in touch with your higher self and your intuition, and to listen to the guidance that you get, because you're getting very clear guidance. And if you feel like you don't get clear guidance, there is, your higher self and your guides are being very clear with you. They're sending people your way to give you, maybe even this tarot reading or tarot readings, giving you what you need to hear. Or, maybe somebody else, you cross somebody's path and they say something and it's like, wow, that resonates with me. Or you watch a movie and all of a sudden there's a scene in the movie that talks about your situation and you're resonating with that. So, the messages comes in so many forms. And it's really this handshake and this commitment, this agreement is really standing out here. You have made a soul agreement to fulfill a certain purpose in this lifetime. And it could be something creative. It's creating something. We have abundance and material gain. So you're getting the idea. You have the intuition. You're feeling the call. And then it's about creating it. We have the stag here, the yang energy. The yang energy is the sperm, the yin energy is the egg. The egg, it just sits there and waits for the sperm. And the sperm is doing the work, penetrating into the egg. And then the egg, the yin energy, does something beautiful. It creates life, So the feminine energy also creates. But the yang kind of is the energy that pushes into the egg. And because we have the push here, or the stag here, yang energy, and the fire dragon here, which also makes me think of masculine energy. And then procrastination. It feels like it's time to push through certain procrastinating, like holding yourself back. And we don't know why you're holding yourself back or why you're procrastinating. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe the skunk here, maybe you're scared. Yeah, maybe you're scared. Maybe it's like walking on eggshells. You don't want to do mistakes. Maybe you're scared of failure, but it's something that's holding you back. And I keep feeling like there's no need to hold yourself back because it's in your soul's plan. So universe is on your side. It's like life is on your side. This is meant to happen. Playfulness. So the angels are encouraging you to become more lighthearted and fun-loving. Yeah, it's like stop taking it so seriously. So it could be that you're like, have fun. Some of you, you're already on your way. You're already creating this, and this is kind of like, don't stop now with procrastination. Just keep going. Just keep going, keep creating. And very important thing is to keep that playfulness, because we can only create from a place of, when we're lighthearted, high vibe, when we're high vibe, and we have fun, that's when we create good things. If we're stressed and overworked, we're not going to create anything good actually, because it doesn't come from a high vibe place. Yeah, it's from a high vibe place. I think we're just going to put it over here today. Yeah, let's just do that. So let's see what else we got here. Justice. Wow. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I choked on my own, choked on my own voice in some way. So when I saw justice here, so this is interesting. Justice. The universe executes a precise order of justice. Karmic debt is being reconciled at this moment. The matter is no longer in your hands. Take a deep breath and go through it. So yeah, justice with it once again, it's the skunk here. And it's funny because the skunk, it's kind of like early in your reading. We have the stag. The stag wants to trust and thrive. The stag knows the agreement here. I just saw 11:11 on my clock here, so that was a sign as well. Yeah, I put 11:11 in this reading. So wow, that was a very strong confirmation actually. But yeah, the skunk here, there's something hindering you here, or scaring you, or triggering you, and it's kind of like very close, it's very close to your aura or energy. It's not far away. It's like just in your energy. It's very in your energy, in your face almost here. With justice here, it says the matter is no longer in your hands. Take a deep breath and go through it. There's nothing more you can do with the skunk situation here. There's nothing more that needs to be solved or fixed or looked at or digged at. Maybe you've done some shadow work. It seems like somehow it's more about not letting that stop you anymore. Breathe and go through it. Like walk right through it, because it feels like it's making a wall here, making a wall of fear or a wall, some kind of wall. And I feel like your higher self is saying you are protected, Karmic justice, karmic debt, karmic justice has taken over. So whatever this is, if this is another person, it's being resolved by the universe. It could even be that somebody's being removed from your life by higher forces. And all of a sudden, this is not going to be a problem. So it's like, don't wait for this to be gone. Don't wait for this to be solved. Don't focus on this. Focus on, there is protection here. So yes, you need to protect yourself, of course. Protect yourself, but don't stop here waiting for this. I mean, what is this? I want to throw this card away. So yeah, because you look at this, you have the fire dragon here. And the fire dragon is actually staring at the skunk here. So you mean you have everything that you need. You have everything that you need. What is wrong with the autofocus today? Let's see here. Let me just fix it really fast. Yeah, it works. So yeah, don't be blurred, don't choke on your words. I was choking on my own voice, so it's like, don't hold yourself back. Don't choke on life, and breathe. Ground yourself, breathe, trust and thrive, and just walk through this and just continue. Find your high vibe here. Be in that high vibe and keep on creating your baby here, whatever you've been giving birth to, whatever vision or goal that you have here that you are striving towards, and let the universe take care of things that's not in your hands, because there are certain things that's not in your hands. Things on the outside that still affect your energy. But the more you are focusing on your own energy, the more you're focusing on shifting your own energy, the more you are releasing heavy energies that is around you, people around you. It's like they're being removed from your life. So yeah. Wow. Heart of compassion. Yeah, I don't know what's with the autofocus. Usually it's not this bad. So just give me 1 second. I'm going to try to fix it. Let's see. Does it work now? Yeah, it worked. So yeah, blurry vision. Heart of compassion. There are many people around you now who benefit from your loving, compassionate heart. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, it's like you have two energies or two choices. You can choose. It feels like you can choose to stay in the past. You can choose to stay in the past behaviors, past thoughts, past feelings, past drama, looking at this, and this drama, this skunk here is still there. It doesn't seem like it's moving, but it's because I put justice here, it's being removed by the universe. So there's once again, there's nothing more that you can do. It's being removed by the universe. The other choice that you have is to tap into that positive energy that you have, the tools that you have, the flow that you are in. You are on your way. Be on your way. Don't stop in it. Just don't stop. Don't look back is what I feel here. Let's do some tarot cards. And I think I need to take a sip of my tea as well. Wow. So this is not the cup of tea. This is the cup with the tarot decks. We're going to see which one we're going to use. And we're going to take this one. So let's see. We got... Let's see. What's wrong? Yeah, wow, let's see here. Everyday Witch Tarot. Yeah, autofocus has never been this bad as it is right now. So really, not seeing. You need to, higher self, tap into your higher self, tap into your intuition, because it's giving you very clear guidance. And once again, if you feel like you don't have that, be open, because the guidance is coming through somebody else. And maybe you're getting the guidance from me now, saying this is not a problem, the skunk, but if you keep on staring on that, or if you keep on waiting for that to resolve, if you've been waiting, it's going to be a problem. It's not about waiting, it's about letting go and moving on. Don't let the skunk determine the quality of your life. Don't let the skunk, whatever the skunk is for you, could even be inner fears that you're dealing with yourself, inside of yourself, but don't let it stop you. You are in a beautiful co-creation with the universe here. Let me see if I can find Everyday Witch Tarot. Yeah, I see it. And we're going to do some cards. There's something with your voice, speaking your truth, stumbling, choking on your voice. So yeah, walking on eggshells. Maybe you're actually also, if you could be dealing with a very difficult person here. You're scared of triggering that person, and that person will give off this stinky smell on you or something like that. I don't like this skunk energy, actually. So let's see here, and what we have for you. Okay. Justice. Wow. Look at that. And I wanted to put this card here, but I was thinking then justice won't be beneath the skunk, because I really felt like the justice card would be beneath the skunk. And then we got justice again, clarifying. So justice. It's clarifying that once again, this is being taken care of the universe. This is for you. It's important to be honest. Be authentic, choose what is right for yourself. Do what is right for you. Justice can talk about doing what is right, doing the honest thing. And here it's about being honest to yourself, being true to yourself. Do what is true and right for you, and let universe take care of this. Don't wait for it to happen. because it's going to take its own time. The more you hold on, the more this is going to stay. It's being removed now. If this is an emotion or something fearful happening within you, I also still feel that somehow universe is going to come in, maybe send somebody to you that will help you release these emotions. We have strength. Let's see here. Yeah. So strength, and strength came in reverse, so I'm starting to read reversals a little bit. Let's see here. But strength in reverse, vulnerability, lack of confidence. And if I keep feeling like it's you have nothing to not be confident about. But I want to strongly tell you, it's up to you. Because if you stop and if you get lost in whatever the skunk is here, if you get lost in that, you will stop your flow. You will be procrastinating. And I still feel, because this is such a strong commitment and agreement that you did with the universe, there's a strong pull here to fulfill your life purpose. I still feel like it's going to solve. But to stop, kind of like to overcome or like avoid is the word, to avoid unnecessary pain. It's better that you believe in yourself. It's better that you trust yourself. And it's better that you just release this now, instead of trying to fix it, trying to control it, or making it completely, or maybe you're completely freezing because you're so scared of taking even one step. So believe in yourself. Don't be scared of being vulnerable. Sometimes being vulnerable can be very scary, but don't be scared of that. Maybe the vulnerability is your biggest strength, because being vulnerable is also making you come in touch with your deepest emotions. And that is when you are true to yourself. You can only be true to yourself if you're vulnerable to yourself. You don't be vulnerable when you're with the skunk here, protect yourself from that. But remove yourself, protect yourself from that. But with yourself, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to feel all the emotions that you're feeling, so you can heal. So what is stopping you from letting go of the skunk here? So you can heal that. And then flip around the strength card. I want to flip it around. We're going to flip it around and find that strength, inner strength, to take yourself out of this. And with inner strength comes the playfulness and the world. So this is so strange with autofocus. Yeah, it never happened before. Yeah, okay, it works. So the word, look at you free here. So complete it. So your higher self, you're completing something. So and the skunk, we keep talking about this damn skunk, but the skunk seems to be very important here. It seems to be something that's really holding yourself back. Once again, if it's a person in the outside, if it's a situation, it's something that it's keep making you smaller and making you procrastinated, making you stuck somehow in the past. And I feel like your higher self is saying it's time to end that cycle now. And you have something so beautiful that you're meant to create, or a goal that you're meant to reach. You're meant to manifest something beautiful in your reality. So it's like, it's time for that now. Close that, end that chapter with the world. And the new chapter. Wow, the Hanged Man. Wow, enlightenment here with the Hanged Man. And I don't know what to do with this autofocus. It has never been this bad, actually. So let's just go with a blur. So could it be something that you really miss? Because I don't know why it's like this, actually. It never happened before. Could it be something that you're really not seeing? You're not seeing here. And with the Hanged Man, you're not seeing. We have the Hanged Man here. The Hanged Man talks about seeing things kind of in a new way. He's upside down. It's a very interesting card, actually, because the Hanged Man is upside down. He's tied with locks here. But if we look at his face, this is kind of getting frustrating. If you look at his face, he's so calm and he's so serene. And I'm getting like a message now with the Hanged Man here. His physical body seems to be really locked and stuck here. But the peace that he's carrying with him here is like, wow, he found enlightenment almost. So it's like, yes, maybe the outer situation, the skunk here, seems impossible to conquer. It seems impossible that this could happen. I believe in the possible. Find strength. I want to turn around the strength card again. Find strength from within you. The strength comes from within you. You find the strength in your vulnerability. You find your strength in the things that hurt, which sounds so strange. But it's facing those things that hurts or makes you worried or fearful. If you face them and you heal them, you will be healed and you will be on your way. Yeah. And I mean, it's time for you to be on your way now. It's time to end one chapter and to start a new chapter here. So yeah. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have Page of Cups. I'm going to read that in reverse as well, actually. So yeah, Page of Cups in reverse here. Once again, it talks about insecurity. It talks about vulnerability. And, you know, it's like I think for some of you, it could be that you're procrastinating because you don't believe in yourself. There's some self-doubt here. And then it's like you are somehow focusing on something on the external to not have to be, it kind of makes you not deal with the real problem here. And I feel like the real problem is something deeper within you, but something very beautiful, because it's a vulnerable place within you where you feel that you're not good enough. And I feel like it's so important for you to address that feeling. Because if you look at your reading here, I mean, you have a beautiful destiny. You have a beautiful life purpose. You have the abilities. You have the intuition. You have the psychic gifts. You have everything that's needed. You have the playfulness. You already have this high vibe. You have your heart of compassion. Very sensitive souls here. You have everything that's needed. But there is something connected to self-doubt and not being good enough. That's not healed. And maybe the skunk here, I'm getting like a little bit of narcissistic energy here. Maybe the skunk here is holding on to that uncertainty, that guilt that you're carrying, or some kind of shame, or some kind of I'm not good enough. Maybe people pleasing. Maybe you are handling this with people pleasing or something like this. And maybe somebody's taking advantage of this weakness. I would say they see it as a weakness, but I would say it's your biggest strength. The vulnerability is your biggest strength. But what happened here is there is a wound here, and the wound is making you not trust yourself. The wound is making you feel not good enough, and that's why I felt like there is a need to heal the wound. There's a need to heal. All the other things is already here. You don't have to do affirmations, actually, honestly. You just have to be in a good energy and life will bring it to you. Right? Life will remove what is hurting you and life will bring what you need, because it's just in your destiny. It is just in your destiny. We have 5 of Pentacles here. You're meant to come out of the cold. You're meant to come out of the hurt. You're meant to see. I mean, come on, camera. What are you doing this to me today? Yeah, let's see. You're meant to see clearly. You're meant to be able to see who you are and feel good about yourself and create these beautiful things, co-create with the universe. Be in your stag and dragon energy here combined. Be passionately driven to create this beautiful thing in your life, to fulfill your life purpose, but at the same time be very intuitive, very in touch with your heart, your emotions, the playfulness. You're meant to have fun. Yeah, this is meant to have fun. And I want to put my hands on your heart and I want to say that you're good enough, and that make me cry. Yeah, I felt that. Ooh. So yeah, I've been doing some deep meditation. And yeah, but I'm a bit vulnerable right now, and it's fine. Vulnerability is fine, but you don't be vulnerable in front of this people that really hurts you. It's not time for that, Of course, you protect yourself, but be vulnerable for yourself and heal yourself and bask and bathe in this beautiful abundance that is yours, that nobody can take away from you. I promise you, nobody can take this away from you. It is yours. It's destined to be yours. Whatever is on your path, justice here, karmic justice, universe is going to remove that. But there is need for healing, so certain people stays in your life to trigger you, actually, so you can heal, so you can let them go. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 2, and welcome to your reading. So, you felt drawn to winter here, and we're going to see what it says behind the tape. We have take care of your needs. So, the wolf and winter, take care of your needs. Okay, let's put it here. And we're going to do, we have some small cards here. Let's start with these. We have a tea leaf. And we have a flute. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Interesting. Disappointment. And we have flowers with affection. Praise and compliments are coming your way. And we have expect joy, friendship, and love in life. Wow. Take care of your needs. This message goes very good together. So take care of your needs. Disappointment in a friend or lover. And then comes affection. I'm getting a message here, but I want to do some more cards. So let's just do some more cards. Let's see. We have the bat and hellebore with intuition. Okay. We have fire monkey. Time to embrace change. We also have number 33 here. Time to embrace change. Let's see, I just fixed the cards a little bit to be able to fit them all. Time to embrace change. You know, monkey mind, thoughts, and it's disappointment in the friend or lover. Take care of your needs. Oh, I feel like healing emotional pain and disappointments. And change your mindset in one way or another. Because I feel like your higher self is saying there's going to be a phase in your life pretty soon that is going to be filled with love. Friendship, love, and joy and affection. Praise and compliments are coming your way. But we have winter here. In Sweden, it's winter now. So it could be that it's time for some self-care. And then love will come. And if something happened here with a friend or a lover, if you fell out with somebody here, and you feel sad about that, somehow it feels like take care of yourself and the rest will solve. Take care of yourself and the rest will fall. Yeah, you know, the bat is in the cave here. And so it's like kind of like feels like withdrawing to go through. It's like you're going into hibernation almost. And you're going to hibernation, you're withdrawing, and you're taking care of your needs, taking care of your emotional needs, your physical needs, your mental needs, kind of doing it by yourself. Like learn how to give yourself affection. Yeah, self-affection. And put good food in your body, meditate, rest, connect with yourself. And there is your higher self is saying here, there is going to be a change in your energy. And it's going to be a change in your life. And I feel like winter is very important here. I don't know what season it is where you live now. But somehow, because we have winter, but winter could also be a symbol, you know, can just symbolize a period where you are going through there's a little bit more harshness maybe in the environment, but I feel like it doesn't have to be that harsh, they're saying. I say they, so that's your spirit guides. So it kind of feels like if you withdraw, instead of trying to poke and control something, don't be at it. It feels like take a step back and focus on yourself. I don't know what you do. I don't go to your yoga classes and be in the nature and maybe paint. Do you paint? I don't know. Maybe somebody's painting here. Take up some of those things that gives you joy. It's like kind of be your own partner for a while. Yeah, be your own best friend and your own lover for a while. To somehow take back your energy and I feel like take back your beauty. Take back your beauty and your energy by enjoying being with yourself. And I feel like this is a period of time where things are a bit more like I don't know if the environment is cold, somebody took distance from you, or it's a bit more challenging. But I keep feeling like your higher self is saying, if you do this, it's not going to be that challenging. It's not going to be that hard. You're just going to be with yourself, spending, taking care of yourself. It's going to be nice. So intuition, use your kind of like, if you want to go somewhere, use your intuition to ask yourself, should I go here? Should I meet this person? Should I go to this party? Should I go there? Is this good for me? Is this going to make me feel good, or is this going to make me feel bad? And then listen to your intuition, because your higher self is definitely guiding you very clearly now on what to do and what not to do, because it seems to be like a period where it's very important that you take care of yourself. Like, be your best friend. You need to be your best friend. And maybe it's a period where you're a bit alone or lonely, but I feel like that's fine, because your higher self is saying summer is coming. The flowers and affection, it is coming. There is a phase and time for everything. There's a time for everything. And now it seems to be very important that you are going into this self-care, because you're shifting your energy. You're changing and shifting your whole mindset. 33, it's a master number here. Somehow you are transforming, and to be able to do this, there's something you yourself is teaching yourself. Yeah. I just read Spiritual Transformation. I have a board here with some cheat sheets, and I saw death, and then I read Spiritual Transformation. So yeah, there is a spiritual transformation going on, and you're going to it's going to be to your advantage to take steps back, big advantages, because it seems to be a very prosperous time. I don't know what it's called. Very you're very fertile. You're very spiritually fertile. Yeah, very spiritually fertile time. Pride. That's interesting. Pride. So pride can be both good and bad. To be proud of yourself in a healthy and balanced way is good, but pride here, it could be more ego, and we don't know what this means yet. But let's do some more cards and let's see how this unfolds. Life purpose. Wow. Archangel Uriel is helping you to find meaning in your life. You know what pride makes me think here? It makes me think of control. I feel like you're going through an ego death. Like it seems to your higher self is saying, yeah, it's going to happen now, some ego death. I feel like this is very, very, it's a very important time for you. And it with pride here, pride, feels like you want to be seen. It's like hard to be in a hibernation. You're in your cave, or you're with yourself, and you're being your own best friend. You're being your own lover and your partner and your mother and your father. You're supposed to be all these parts for yourself. You're meant to reconnect with your inner child, your teenage self. All these parts of yourself, it has to come together now. There's something big happening here, actually. But pride here makes me think like wanting to, because it's hard to carry pride and be alone, because you want somehow to mirror this to the world and get some kind of praise. You had praise and compliments. We want people to see us, and we want them to say, yeah, you're so wow, So I don't mean this in the bad way. I'm just trying to unfold the message here. So pride feels like an wanting somehow to be on the external, doing something, reach something on the external. And I feel like your higher self is saying the external success is coming, but it's not really time now. It is coming, and it's going to come with summer maybe. So if you're living somewhere where it's winter, it will come in the summer. And if not, I would say like the next 1 or 2 seasons from, maybe it will come. Yeah, one or two next seasons from whatever season it is where you live now. But it seems to be like it's going to come after this period of becoming your best friend and getting all your soul pieces together so you can become whole. And I once again feels like this is a very, very important, very, very beautiful even stage of your life where you're taking back your beauty in some way, taking back your beauty. Even pride here is a beautiful young lady here with red hair, looks very beautiful. Then we have the death here. See here, the skeleton. So it's like you're shedding skins. It's like an ego death. You're going through an ego death here. Once again, the mindset, everything is changing. Time to embrace this change. Your higher self is saying, embrace this change. The more you focus on self-care and self-love, the more you focus on yourself, the easier the spiritual transformation is going to happen for you. We have life purpose here. We have the bee and we have the sunflower. So I mean, it's like you're being aligned. You're going to come to alignment with your life purpose. And once again, we had winter here, and the beautiful sunflowers. Sunflowers, I think they grow in fall time. So this could be going on like a whole year, or between winter and fall here, or or late summer maybe even with the sunflower. I don't know, probably some sunflowers grows in the summers as well. I know here in Sweden, I see them like late summer. But you're becoming aligned. So pride makes me feel like be there to take steps back. You don't have to be in the front. You don't have to. Success is not important now. Not relationship success, not financial success, not career success. Nothing like that is important now. It's more about the emotional, the inner you is more important now. And I feel like you're going to gain so much that when you come back, so you're going to come back, when you come back here, you're going to get all those things. You're going to get all that success. And it's going to come even stronger because you went through this transformation here. We have grounding and ox. Oh yeah, we have the same. Grounding and ox. Stand up forcefully for what you believe. Your strength and intelligence will get you through. Don't rush your decision based on limited information. Welcome others' constructive opinions, but don't allow yourself to be pushed. Grounding. The ox here made me think of Taurus, made me think of the second house, made me think about values, like what your values are, what is important in your life. And with grounding here, it feels like you are going through a complete shift where your values are becoming, your values is going through a death and a rebirth, like what is really important for you. And I feel like you're shifting energies in certain chakras that have been vibrating in the same energy for a long time. And it seems to be very, very important here. Because you're going to keep on moving or be more aligned with your life purpose in a more grounded way. It's like you're building your foundation is becoming stronger. I would say you already have been building your foundation, but now it's becoming stronger. I feel like your higher self is saying there's something that there's an ego death. There's a part of yourself that needs to die now, it's an outdated part of yourself that needs to die. And I don't feel like this is hard. I don't feel like this is harsh. I don't feel like this is difficult. I feel like this is a beautiful shedding of skin. Like you go into your hibernation, you sleep through the whole winter, you sleep in your cozy cave as like a bear, you have your food and your nuts or whatever. If you're a squirrel, I don't know how it works. So yeah, you're just cozy there. And then the spring comes or something, and you come out of your cave and you're like, wow, I feel good. I feel so good. And you look at your life and it's like, you look at things, the way you lived your life, certain way, things that you were chasing things. It's like, they're not that important anymore. You were chasing certain things, maybe out of pride. Maybe you wanted that college degree because you wanted people to say, wow, or you wanted to say, look at me, I'm a doctor, or I'm this, or I'm that. Or maybe you wanted this success or that success, or maybe you wanted this or that. Whatever you were chasing seems to be like you're looking at it and you're like, that's not so important. So I feel like your higher self is guiding you towards true happiness and joy, real happiness and joy, like deeper, that comes deeper within you, not chasing things on the outside, but finding your inner wealth. And I see here also in your reading, like there is success. There is abundance, there is joy, there is love, there is friendships, there is laughter, there is freedom. All these things are here, but there's some kind of big adjustment here in what you're putting your energy into what is important. So you're going to come out here more grounded and more I would say like more lucky. Like you're changing your vibe. So let's see your chakras here: root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. I feel like this is the lower chakras actually, because we have grounding, the ox, Taurus energy, earth energy. So probably your root chakra, sacral chakra, and solar plexus chakra is the chakras that has been vibrating in the same kind of energy for a very long time. You had blockages there, and I feel like now it's time to change those energies, those vibrations, kind of big, so that you can go through this big shift in your life. And I feel like there's going to be golden energy. So really, they're showing me golden energy. So it's like upgrading. You have been living your life from, you've been manifesting from a lower energy. I wouldn't say it's bad. There's no judgment here. It's just like a lower energy than you have the potential to be. So really, there's a lower chakra upgrade going on here, and you're going to go after the right things, and you're going to manifest the right things, and you're going to. I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles here on my cheat sheet board, and it's like hard. Maybe you've been working very, very hard, and it feels like there has been an imbalance. Either you've been working very hard, or you have been very, I wanted to say lazy. I'm so sorry. Let's change that word maybe. Maybe you had a lack of motivation. That sounds more politically correct. So yeah, maybe you have had a lack of motivation. You just didn't feel like, you weren't inspired. There's been an imbalance here. So there's two groups here. One has been working way too much. Like you overworked yourself, you're pushing it too much, and one have just totally lacked motivation. You've been maybe procrastinating or just really being lost, not knowing what you wanted to do. And this is the lower chakra blockages here. And this is why I keep feeling like your higher self is saying, take this time for yourself, become best friends with yourself, take care of yourself. Don't look at something on the outside. Take up that class in learning how to paint, or learning how to draw, or learning how to knit or crochet, or go to that dance class, or start that yoga class, or learn how to meditate, or do this. It's like it's a period where you're investing in yourself. And I feel like, wow, this sounds like fun. And it's like maybe some of you really forgot about this part about yourself. Invest in yourself. Do things that make you joyful and feel strong and happy. And I feel like all the rest is going to unfold by itself. It's like you're going to if you do this, it's like this. It's going to be a shift in your energy almost by itself. It's going to feel like that, and all of a sudden the seasons change, your energy change, and all of a sudden there's joy and laughter and friendships and love. Maybe even reconciliation here with somebody, disappointment in the friend or lover. Maybe there's been some separation that comes back. Everything is solving. Everything is nice and fine. Yeah. So let's see what we got here. Oh my, come on. Shining star. It's time for you to take front and center stage. And that's pretty interesting, because I said the opposite. I said it's time for you to step back. But at the same time, it's time for you to take front and center stage in your kind of like, so this is kind of like a complicated message, in your own life. Like not, it's like putting that energy in the right place. Not focusing on external things to satisfy you or to give you happiness. Because even if you get those things on the external level, yes, it will give you happiness, but not for long, because there needs to be a shift in your own energy to be able to manifest the things that really matters for you. The things that are really making you happy, the things that are making you really strong in your foundation, that's really making you more forward to your life purpose, maybe even discovering your life purpose, what that is. We have to be here, to be able to live your life purpose full of creativity, full of motivation, and just having like a lot of fun doing that. And we have 17. So 7, if you listen to my reading, 7 is my favorite number, because the spiritual meaning of number 7 really shows that you are on your right path. This is the individual path that you are on. We have a 17 here. The number 1 also shows the universe is supporting you. So universe is supporting you in this. You have a very strong path. You have a very strong life purpose. And your higher self is trying to guide you to change your energy now, to transform your energy, to change your mindset, transform your energy, go into the next stage. I'm not saying you're new at this, you've been doing this, but this is just the next phase here. Beautiful, beautiful next phase here. You're going to come back here with this, like the shining star, and you're going to take the front and center stage as well, you know, but you're going to do it in the new energy. You're going to come back with new energy. So let's do your tarot cards. We have a little cup here, and we're just going to take a little note. Yeah, I feel like this one. And let's see which deck we should use for you today. And we have, oh yeah, the autofocus is a bit not working. Oh yeah, it works. Modern Witch Tarot. So let's see where I have it. I actually see it. Okay, we got it here. So some clear messages. Wow, some clear messages for pile number 2, and we have 5 of Pentacles just jumped out on my hand. Yeah, loss. There's loss. There's poverty. There's being here in the cold. Hardship, unemployment, struggle. Winter. Look at this card. It's winter here. Yeah, so yeah, maybe there is, like, once again, maybe the environment, or there's some real challenges around you now. And I feel like once again, feels like waiting it out. Waiting it out, but not waiting it out being like idle. I think it's called idle, doing nothing. But waiting it out and then focusing on your own self-care, you know, eating good, sleeping good, exercising, doing what gives you joy, surround you with people that makes you happy. This is going to help you so much. So let's just see here what we got more. We have 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, this is very interesting, because I really felt that like some of you are overworking. Really overworking, or actually exactly what I said, overworking or lacking motivation. So you need to come out of this energy. You know, overworking, yes, you're committed, okay, you are working, you're creating, you're making beautiful things, but it's making you it's not working in the long run, because it's making you exhausted. So it's like, I want to take one more card here. I just took the one on top. Let's just put it here. So that's making you unbalanced, you know. That's why some of you need to take a step back, really take a step back, and somehow balance that out and focus more on yourself. For others of you, there's no motivation at all here. And you are just feeling very low in your energy, you know, with 5 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles, very stuck and very low in your energy. And to come out of this, it's like, take care of yourself, feed that body, make that body sleep, you know? And this is going to help you shift your energy. We have the Devil here, so that's very interesting as well. Showing that there is real challenges here, you know? Some of you are like workaholics, or some of you are like, this unmotivation could also come from some addiction. You know I was the biggest pot smoker for 15-16 years. I smoked all the time, actually. You know, I woke up in the night and I reached for my joint and I took a couple of puffs and then I fall asleep again. So yeah, it was really bad, actually. But I know, you know, smoking like pot, generally, even if you smoke like normally, it makes you it makes you very unmotivated to do anything except like kind of, I don't know, eating junk food. And you come into this state of just not really taking any action. So for some of you, it could even be that you there's an addiction that's holding yourself back. With the Devil here, it shows the shadow side, you know. So there is a shadow side in you that needs to be addressed, whatever this is, you know, workaholic, addiction, toxic, karmic bond, somebody in your life that you feel that you're stuck with. Oh, I really want you to take care of yourself. Take care of your needs, like the wolf here. You really, you need to take care of yourself, because this, with the energy here, it really seems like not a good energy to be in. And this is really affecting the lower chakras, like we said. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra. So this is really making your energy imbalanced. You're not feeling rooted and grounded in the world. It's making you, it could make you even sick physically. You're getting headaches, you're getting pain in your backs, legs, hips, hard time sleeping. It's making you weak. So this is, I don't want to say this to scare you, I say this to lift this as a problem here that needs to be addressed. Because you need to balance this. There's a real need to balance this. We have 9 of Swords in reverse. So recovering. Yeah, it's about recovering here. Changing your situation and recovering this. Some big imbalance in your life. And we have Judgment. Wow, beautiful. Rebirth. Yeah, it's time for that rebirth. Let's do the last card as well. We have 10 of Swords in reverse. So release. It's about releasing this. And look at this 10 of Swords in reverse. She's laying here with the phone, addicted to social media, always looking out. Maybe even not, she's laying. She has 10 swords in her back, and she's still, actually, I think her eyes are closed here. But the last thing she was doing was looking at social media, not connecting with yourself, not wondering what's hurting here, but like really focusing on the outside. But 10 of Swords in 10 of Swords in reverse here. It's time to survive. It's time to release. It's time to heal. It's time to come out of that. So definitely come on, look at this card. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil, 9 of Swords in reverse, Judgment, and the 10 of Swords in reverse. It really shows how your higher self is guiding you to change a situation in your life or a way of dealing with your life that is not good for you. And it's holding you back. It's keeping you in, it's keeping these lower chakras in those lower vibrational levels, and it's keeping you stuck there. And the beautiful thing here is, if you just focus on yourself, you really do it. And I don't know how long time it's going to take, but we said a season here, maybe a whole season. If you really do that, it's going to give you amazing results. You just need some love. You just need some self-love. You just need to cut out those things that makes you sick. People that makes you sick in your head, My mother is a narcissist. Every time I feel her energy, I've been in no contact 6 months now, best 6 months of my life, actually. But every time I feel, it was my birthday here last week, I think, and I felt how she was pulling my energy. I became sick. Her energy is making me like physically ill, mentally ill, emotionally ill. So certain people really makes us sick. So it's very important here that you are taking care of yourself. Cut out the people that are making you sick in any way. Cut out any drugs or unbalanced behaviors that is making you sick. If you are overworking, you need to cut that back. If you are if you're lacking motivation here, why are you lacking motivation? Where does that come from? What can you do to lift your energy to make you feel better? So it's like doing the right things here, and keep doing that. Keep trying and doing that. And you're shifting your energy, and your higher self is really guiding you in this. So it's in the flow. You're in the flow for this to happen. And that means that you have all the support of the universe. And it's going to be a shift here. Judgment shows the rebirth here. So it's going to be a big shift. It's going to be a new chapter. And you're going to really enjoy things in your life in a new way, in a whole new way. And this is going to be so beautiful for you. So however dominant this unbalance is in your life, it needs to be addressed now before it becomes a tower moment. And I want to scare you. I want to be honest to you, because if we are resisting change, or if we are not dealing with the things that are actually not good for us, in the end we are going, it's like kind of self-destructive behaviors. We're going towards the tower moment, and the tower moment is actually when the universe is really saying like, okay, hey, this doesn't work anymore. And the tower is the tower. Something is really shaking ourselves up, and we have to deal with everything at once. So don't let that happen. See it now that this is not, in the long run, this might not work. You need to heal and address this. And of course, this is going to be in different levels here. It could be a small thing here that could blow up to become a big thing. It could be a big thing here that you really need to address now, you know? So however this resonates for you. But yeah, beautiful reading, pile number 2. And yeah, very beautiful. And I really hope that you take care of yourself. You deserve all the love, you know, all the love. You deserve all the love and self-care. So part 2, this was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, part 2, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So you felt drawn to the snake. Let's see what we have here. Shed old skin. Okay. Let's put it here. And we're gonna look at some more cards to see here. Urgent guidance and messages from your higher self. And I think we're gonna start here with a tea leaf. And we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay. And we also have Unicorn with Miracle. Looking for something magical to believe in. You need some healing or protection. Unicorn. I always feels like the unicorn is pointing you the way with its horn here. Pointing you to the right direction. So your higher self is trying to point you in the right direction for you to find what you feel that you are lacking. Because you feel like you're lacking something here. Seems to be. But let's see how this develops, this message. We have the hawk and thistle. Graceful, persistent. And the hawk is like seeing this from a higher view. So yeah, your higher self is definitely trying to connect with you and show you the way. So probably something is going on in your life and you're looking for answers. You're looking for answers and you're looking for direction. And I feel like the first thing to say is your higher self is very here to guide you. And higher self is a part of yourself, you know. Yeah, so it's like connecting with a part of yourself. And with the hawk and thistle here, to show you the way to fly over the thistles here so they don't sting you. You know, they can be a bit... I don't think it's called stingy, but you know, touching them is not so comfortable. But flying over this situation here, gracefully, persistence, gracefully flying over this, a graceful change here. We have water sheep, wait and listen. Wow, she's meditating here. Your higher self is definitely telling you to meditate, to calm your energy, to go listen to your intuition. Your higher self and your intuition is really, really, really trying to guide you. There is answers. Maybe you think there is not answers. Maybe you feel lost, but there is very clear answers for you. We're going to see if they're going to show up in the reading or if it's going to differ so much that it's actually you need to connect with your own higher self, you know, because this reading is like 10, 20,000 people listening to this, maybe 30. So yeah, so it's like there's going to be a very specific message for you, and to receive that very, very specific detailed message for you, you need to connect with your own higher self, because it feels like it's very detailed. With the horn, it feels like your higher self is pointing you in the exact right direction to what you need to do. And this is very, you know, not strange, but not that common, you know, that you get very, very clear messages. But I feel like a very clear message for you here. Even the snake here and, you know, with the triangle here kind of almost looks like an arrow, you know, doesn't it look like it's pointing you somewhere? Yeah, look at this, pointing. So there's really pointing you somewhere. Where to go? Maybe you're already getting nudges about this. Maybe you're already got this message. You got this intuition, and the intuition was telling you, yes, do this or go there. And I feel like this is going to be such a clear message that you should not doubt this at all. And this is just a confirmation for you then, this reading. Yeah, if you haven't got it, once again, meditate, open up here because it's going to be very clear. Wild. Yeah, once again, look at this. You're in the boat here. You're in the boat. You got the message. The lantern. The lantern here is showing you the way. The light is showing you the way. You feel wild and free here. So it's going to be probably the message that you're getting is doing something that could be out of your comfort zone, or beautiful, doing something different, you know? Yeah, you know, if we want to change our lives, we need to... I'm sorry, my chair is making like a lot of noise. Let me just fix it a little bit. It's like you're being guided to do something that you usually don't do. So it's like if you have a problem in your life, like Einstein said, you can't solve a problem from the place that it was created. So you need to get creative here to solve the problem in a whole new way. And this could, once again, could be like going out of your comfort zone to tap into some energy that you have, or to awaken some gift, talent, or ability that you have to be able to take yourself out of this. But there's very clear directions here. And let's see what else we got. Comfort. The angels are comforting you during your time of need. So they're really, once again, I feel like really want to show you that yes, we heard your prayer, we see your problems, we feel your worry, and we are here. We are here to guide you, and we are trying our best to guide you. We are really trying our best to guide you. And even if you feel confused and if you feel lost, we are here and we're trying to give you this message. Just wait and listen, and you will receive the message. You will hear it and you will get the clear direction. But there is definitely a need here to open up, to go into a more meditative state here, to spend maybe some time alone. Maybe connect with water. We have water sheep, water, feminine energy, yin energy. Even this, I saw this beautiful woman here in red, unlashing its feminine power here in some way. The creation of life, blooming, you know, creating new life, creating a new you. Yeah, I wanted to say new life, but I said a new you. Shedding skin and creating a new you. It could be that this is a pretty big thing that you're being guided to do. And once again, outside your comfort zone, or it could be that you have no idea. You got the message, you heard the call, but you're like, yeah, how am I going to make this happen? You know, this is like a pretty big thing. And I feel like they're saying you're being guided step by step. Don't think about how you're going to come to the end. Think about what you're doing now. You know, today, what guidance do you get today? What should you do with this day? And then tomorrow, you think that tomorrow is going to be today, tomorrow, you know, it's the now. And then tomorrow you do the same thing. So don't focus on how is this, because I hear some of you saying like, how the F I'm going to make this happen. But you're being guided step by step. So take yourself day by day. Day by day, they are here. And that's all that's necessary. If you keep on doing that, it's a very straight path for you, actually. Very straight path for you, where you are going. And you're going to get something that you feel has been lacking in your life. You know? So the barrel is going to be filled with something here. Wow, we have abundance. That's beautiful. You are nurtured, protected, and guided by one of the most powerful deities in Taoism. The time has come to harvest all that you have sown. Continue to follow the path that is yours alone, and you are assured of abundant success. Yeah, we said that. Just keep on. Every day, follow your intuition. If you have no clue what to do today, you have no intuition, you're totally closed off, then you wait. Wait and listen. Wait and listen means try to be in a good energy. Try to be in a harmonious energy with your emotions and in your thoughts. Like, do the things that are right for yourself to be in that energy. And yeah, once again, something with water, drinking water, swimming, being near the water, going to the beach, collecting seashells, something with being in the water, something with being in the wild. Being in nature really, 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 really connects you, you know? Yeah, being in the wild really connects you. We have a dragon here as well. Look at that. Fiery energy. It's like releasing yourself, free yourself. Wow. There's a part of yourself that wants to break free. It wants to break free from all the old structures of your life. It wants to break free from all the old things that you have created in your life. It wants to break free, and it wants to be wild. Wild and beautiful. Wild and beautiful. Soul contracts. Very interesting. Before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assist in the evolution that exists. I can't speak. Let's try again. Before you were born, you agreed to partake in specific experiences that assists in the evolution of your soul. So soul contracts. I have to say that I feel like pile 3 goes, pile 1 and pile 2 will give you messages. Pile 1 and pile 2 will give you messages and direction. This unicorn. Yeah, I would say really listen to pile 1 and 2 actually, because I really feel like that's going to give you the holes in the puzzle that we're not filling in this reading. So, before you were born. So with the wild and the boat here, you have a very straight path. You're meant to go somewhere. And then we have comfort here, and I kept feeling like you have to go outside your comfort zone. You're shedding skin, shed old skin, and becoming a part of yourself that you have not been in touch with in this life. It could be your divine feminine energy, because we have wild here. It could also be your divine masculine energy. Somehow your sexual energy, I feel. Sexual energy creation, your confidence, you're feeling desirable. Yeah, feeling desirable, feeling like strong and beautiful and wild, beautiful and wild. I'm trying to translate this energy into words. It was very difficult actually, but wild and free, and somehow owning your sexuality and feeling like desirable, not in a way that's like an ego, but just feeling like this we're all sexual beings, feeling this energy going through your body and like carrying yourself in this way where you are I keep getting wild and free. And maybe that's really outside your comfort zone. Maybe that's not the person you have been at all, but it's like you need to become that person to be able to go here where you're supposed to go. And it's like unleashing a suppressed part of yourself. Suppressed part of yourself where you feel strong and beautiful and sexual and creative. Sexuality is all about creativity. When you feel creative and playful and joyful, when you feel alive from top to toe, when you feel like you inhibit your body, you feel like you're connected with your body, you inhibit your body, you feel like you deserve to be here on earth, and you feel safe on earth, and you feel good in your skin. You feel good being a human being and a spiritual being. It's like combining these two. So I feel like it's a lot about you right now. A lot about you changing as a person to get to, I wouldn't even say rebirthed, because this is a part of yourself that's very suppressed. For some of you, very, very suppressed, this part. And could be that you have certain beliefs about yourself, about your looks, about your sexuality, about the way, maybe you have a hard time for intimacy or being yourself or being seen. There could be like a lot of fears here. And somehow to tap into that energy is needed for you to be able to go to the next stage, so that you, like I said, like Einstein said, it wasn't even me that said it. Einstein said, You can't solve the problem from the same place that it was created. So you need to shape shift to the hawk here. It is like you're so beautiful, pile number 3. I'm getting such a wow energy here. You need to shape shift from, I wouldn't say that your energy is dull now, but there is something suppressed and there is some blockage that somehow is making you less than you are. And it's like the phoenix, you go into the fire and you awaken. I would say rebirth. I would say just awaken this, like you're in an egg, and you've been in that egg. It's like cracking that egg open so you can become alive and say like, hello, here I am. And like shapeshift into another form. A form that is more aligned with actually who you are. So it's like you could have shapeshift all the time. You had this ability, but you didn't know it. And now it's like you're getting the key here to do that. So you can fly all over your problems here like the hawk, gracefully. Shape-shifting, shedding skin very gracefully, looking at the problems that you have and finding very, very easy solutions and seeing how right on track you are, or seeing, pointing here, the clear direction that you have here, and being on that direction, and even connecting with your angels and your guides here, seeing and feeling how loved you are, seeing the abundance that is coming to you here. And the soul contract here, soul contracts, that you have with other people, situations, things in the past and things that are coming in the future. It's like seeing that, you soul contracts, it's not 1, 2, 3. Maybe you have 20 things on your list, and you will see that. You will see and you will understand everything. With a hawk here, you're getting that clear view and you're like, wow, I can see everything now. And everything is like this beautiful puzzle. It's like a beautiful mosaic of your life. And I'm just getting such a nice feeling here, flying over everything, seeing everything, and then knowing exactly where you're going. It's like some kind of peace here. And then dancing with life. Yeah, dancing with life. It feels like you're struggling. So coming from out of the struggle to shape shift into this higher version of yourself and then dance through life more wild and free, not controlling, not being fearful, more wild and free. Wild and free doesn't mean being naive and impulsive and doing stupid choices. No, it just means here it does not feel like that. Here it feels like letting your soul, your soul is yearning and burning, and not burning in a bad way. There's a fire within you. You're a very powerful soul. So you have a lot of fire and yearning and strong soul contracts here, properly strong soul mission here. And that fire needs to burn. You need to be you. You need to let yourself like be alive to feel really good. And it's like being in that energy, it's just so nice. Yeah, it's just so nice. So let's do some tarot cards here. I have my little cup, and we're going to see which deck we're going to use for you. And I want to take, no, I don't want to take that. I want to take this one. So we have, that's funny, Tarot of the Owl. So another bird here, an owl, yeah, flying again, and wisdom. So yeah, it's all about you flying over your problems and seeing everything very, very clearly. And use your wisdom. You can then use your wisdom to know exactly what you're supposed to do, because there is, like I said, you have a very clear direction to where you're going. Maybe you feel like something is outdated in your life. You haven't known how to come out of that because you didn't know if it was outdated or not. You didn't know if should I let this go or should I continue. But there seems to be very clear, very super clear, very super clear path for you. So let's see, I'm shuffling here. I think the cat took a bite of this card here. You see it? Yeah. So maybe a special card for you. Let's see what we got here. We have Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's just keep that over here. Knight of Swords in reverse, and it came over wild, and I said not being impulsive, Knight of Swords in reverse can be impulsiveness, actually. Aggressive, impulsive, arrogant, And maybe you're scared of being free and wild because of past experiences. Maybe you were wild and free when you were young. You know, you were wild and free and a rebel, but you did all the wrong choices. And now you're scared of now you're scared of letting that person out again, because there is a need to heal your teenage self or certain mistakes that you made. But somehow it could be that some of you are holding back because you're scared of remaking the same mistakes. We have Knight of Cups in reverse. So yeah, somebody told me last time that maybe I did the deck in the wrong way, but I'm starting to read reversals, so that's why. And don't be scared of that. I can still read them in a very positive way. So I feel like there's a whole nother dimension that opened up in my intuition when I started reading reversals, and I feel like the messages is going to be more accurate. So this is a test period, and we're gonna see how it goes. So anyways, Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse can stand for vanity, being moody, not being stable in your emotions. We have two knights here. So some of you are scared of the future. Some of you are scared of being alone. Some of you are scared of success even, which sounds so strange. You're scared of repeating the same mistakes. And I feel like that's not going to happen. I want you to know that it's not going to happen. You can become your wild, free self again. And it's like you are scared of making certain decisions because you think if you make these decisions, you're going to recreate the past, the kind of past mistakes that you did. And I feel like this is not the case anymore. You have grown up now. You have grown up now. And if you really hear something from your intuition is, I feel like when you were younger, you weren't in touch with your intuition. You were more impulsive and you were just doing things. And yes, some things really went wrong. You know, you're not repeating those mistakes. So there's very important for you to listen to your intuition and take action here. We have the Chariot also in reverse, a lot of reversals here. So once again, feeling like this, like fear of moving on and fear of becoming a better version of yourself. And I feel like this sounds so strange, but this is a very subconscious thing that you have. It's like fear of being free. Could even be that you're scared of being free because you know if you step into that energy of being free, there's so many things that you need to release, and it's going to be tough to release that. It's scary. Maybe there's a partner. Maybe it's not even a bad relationship. Maybe it's a really good relationship. Somebody that you really like, you know, your friends, but you feel like you outgrown the relationship. You feel like it's holding you back in some way, and you know, if you are stepping into your free self, you need to release this, and you're scared of hurting this person, and you're scared of making a mistake. And there's a lot of fear of making mistakes here. And also, like, you know, the Chariot in reverse can also feel like scared of being on the wrong path, not finding the direction or something. I think your biggest advice here is with the water sheep. You don't have to take any steps until you hear it. And the guidance is very clear, but then you have to listen to what you hear as well. You know, you can't just avoid what your guides is telling you. They're comforting you through this change and this shift. You know, there's beautiful soul contracts here, and you're going to understand everything. You're going to see everything. Don't rush anything. There's no hurry. You don't have to rush it. Be sure that you are calm and that you feel safe. But be also sure that you're not holding yourself back out of fear, because then you're just stuck, and that's not so nice to just be stuck. King of Cups in upright. Yeah, King of Cups upright. Beautiful. So this went very good in what I said. Be sure that you're in a good place emotionally before you take any decisions, you know, but also be sure to different what are you not doing because of fear. So you see what is what, so you make the right choice. But because there is choices to make here, there is changes and there is choices to make. Like I said, there needs to be a shift in your energy for you to grow, to become your higher potential, to become the next version of yourself, the higher version of yourself. And it feels like it is time for that. It feels like you're yearning for that. You need that. You need to go to the next stage now. You need that. So emotionally balanced here. With the King of Cups could even be that you are, I feel like King of Cups is you know, you have such a beautiful connection with your higher self. And I feel like your guides are so close. They're very, very close here. They're very clear, very close. It's like I can feel their love and their warmth when I'm doing this reading. And you just have to tap into that. And you can overcome all the fears, you know, that you have here that is holding you back. So we have Eight of Wands also here in reverse. Eight of Wands makes me think like, once again, like there's no need to hurry, but be sure that you're not standing still, is what I feel. Yeah, there's no need to hurry, but be sure that you don't stand still, because it seems to be like frustration is building up here with Eight of Wands in reverse. There's going to be frustration building up, and in the end, it's going to be just feeling that you're lacking something, just feeling you're if you don't listen to your intuition and yourself, and you don't make certain changes, and you don't listen to that, you're like I said, you're going to start to feel frustrated, and then you're going to be disconnected with yourself. That's the end result, like a total disconnection, and that's not going to feel that good. It's going to feel very bad, actually, to feel disconnected. Then all of a sudden you're going to feel like you're left out in the cold. You're going to feel like you have no connection with your higher self, because you're so closed off. You're not going to feel this warmth, even if it's there. You're not going to hear what they're saying, even if they're screaming in your ear. So it's very important that you are taking time to yourself, and that you are that you're listening to your intuition. I'm keeping on repeating this. You know, when they repeat, it's important. It's like they really want you to know this. You need to take certain action, you know? Don't rush. Don't be in a hurry. You're not going to repeat the same mistakes from the past. You're not going to be left out alone. Bad things is not going to happen to you. Somehow it seems to be important for you to know that. Three of Wands in reverse. It's like you're scared of the future. It's like you're scared. It feels like a fear of the unknown here. With Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, lack of growth, you know? And you need to grow now. Yeah, it's all about growth. I really like the King of Cups is upright, and the Ace of Pentacles is upright. Look at this. This was the reading. I said you were in an egg. You know, I said that you're in an egg, and it's time for that egg to crack open. Look, it's just showing here. It is a rebirth here. You know, it is a rebirth. And Ace of Pentacles. So you can, it's like a lot of changes in your external life. It could really be like letting go of a partner, letting go of a job, letting go of moving. It seems to be big things here that is happening with you, and probably that's why it's a bit scary. But you know, with the King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles here, really shows that good energy. The fears are just in your mind. The fears just comes from past mistakes, past disappointments, things that went wrong in the past. The past is not going to repeat itself. You're too much in touch with yourself. If you listen to your intuition, I promise you, the past is not going to repeat itself. Yeah, you are safe, you are protected, you are loved, and the new reality wants to manifest in your life. You know, new opportunity, abundance with the Ace of Pentacles here. And you need to seize that. You need to seize that. There's so much goodness coming in here. But to be able to do that, you need to let go of the past. And to let go of the past, you need to let go of the past version of yourself. And let yourself become this free, wild you that somehow you have suppressed. Out of fear, maybe, because once again, I feel some of you had a wild teenage self and you're scared of that part of yourself. You haven't healed that. So maybe you need to look at that as well. Okay, wow, pile number 3. This was your reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button. If you feel like sharing your story, please feel free to do so in the commentary section. Either way, pile 3, I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.